Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this out there on the World Wide Web. It's Jeremy Geelan for SYS-CON TV. We're here at Cloud Expo New York, 8th International Cloud Expo. Often we have VKernel with us, and we've got VKernel with us again. Bryan Semple, thank you for joining us, sir.
Thank you so much for having me here.
And VKernel, not every cloud is running on virtualized. Even I know that much, but you're powering an awful lot of stuff in the cloud.
We are. So most cloud infrastructures have been built on some type of virtualized platform. Those virtualized platforms require capacity management to make sure folks don't get into either performance problems or cost issues. So we help provide those solutions for cloud operators that are running on virtualized infrastructure, specifically private clouds that are running, say, the Global 2000.
And you've got fantastic name recognition, Bryan. VKernel, something everybody's aware of. That always worked. But I mean, you haven't turned into C-kernel, so it's just a question of leveraging that presence in one market into this perhaps greater market?
Yeah, we've been talking about that a lot.
C-kernel? I'm going to register.
Yes, you should go register that. Yeah, there's a lot of folks that are just completely cloud focused. I think we look at the implementation of private clouds as just one more application of virtualized environments. So I don't think you're going to see us being called C-kernel anytime soon. We did just announce a release today, and that release had functionality in it that was specifically geared towards cloud operators, specifically private cloud operators. But quite frankly, some of that functionality that those folks would use, and we have a lot of them in our customer base already, would also be used by any Global 2000 organization that has a significant virtualized environment.
So for you, it's not the big thing, but it's right there.
I think it gets really hard to separate clouds from simply large virtualized environments inside of a Global 2000 environment. They really start to look, then you start to get in the whole definition game. I think the application of the cloud, though, does provide additional potential market opportunities for us. So imagine a case where you want to do pricing algorithms to figure out, is it better to deploy an application to your own private cloud, or you want to go put that off to Amazon Web Services. Right. So there's some interesting capacity management things where you could see us expanding into over time. But right now, the companies are having enough trouble managing capacity. We've got plenty of on our plate.
Well, that's a nice problem to have. Let's talk about that from a company point of view. What kind of trajectory is VKernel on?
Well, we grew 2.5, 3 times revenue for last year. We are hiring as fast as we can. Our customer base is now up over 700. We're on a tear right now. We had an outstanding record first quarter. Second quarter is looking great also, so we're doing very, very well.
And it's privately held still, or it's a public company?
We are a classic kind of venture-backed company. We are cash flow positive and profitable. And when we look at the market, there's really kind of 3 of us, I call them the big 3, that are competing in the space. We're competing against VMware with the vCops, vCenter Operations and Capacity IQ. We're competing against Quest and their vFogLight product, and then there's us. So it's kind of the 3 of us are duking it out.
And it's not a chase to the death. There's room for all 3, surely. But of course, you'd love to be number 1.
It is a chase to the death.
Oh, it is a chase to the death. It's a zero-sum game. How many winners will there be? Just 2 out of the 3?
Just VKernel.
You heard it here first at 8th Cloud Expo.
Any market, you end up with a dominant player, and then you end up with kind of the 2s and the 3s. So we intend to be the dominant player there, and we're on that trajectory.
That's fantastic. Fighting talk from Bryan. If you want to go to vkernel.com, check out whether he really can deliver. I think he probably can on this promise. I hope we'll see you in November, Cloud Expo Silicon Valley. Probably you'll have doubled in size again.
Absolutely.
Well, that'll be a nice problem to have. Look forward to that interview. And thank you for joining us, Bryan, and thank you for following this interview out there on the World Wide Web.